Okay, so we're getting a new patch tomorrow, which is exciting. Game has been a little slow for the past maybe a week or so. That's good. Now, first things first, Petrify is finally getting nerfed. Not only Petrify, but also Freeze, of course, same thing as Petrify. Stun, and also Attack Seal, which is good. Now, if you cleanse in a turn, you can also attack with a Petrified card or Attack Sealed card in the very same turn, which is really good. Kingbram's getting ultra nerfed. Interesting that the biggest counter to Kingbram is King himself, so interesting thing to think there. But yeah, that's one of the things. And now the real stuff. So there's gonna be a new King and this guy? What's his name again? BELLION. And also final boss reappearance. So Super Boss is coming back. Oh yeah, shout out to Korean Jesus for the patch notes fast translations. Super Boss is coming back. Some gems packs? Okay. I'm interested in this gem pack. 14-day gem pack is now available. Oh yeah, so I already saw this. So what happens is you pay 250 gems, and through the course of 14 days you get back 280. So technically you get 30 free gems. The only thing is that I don't know if I if I will right now, because I want to summon for the King banner, and I have like 312 gems right now. If I give them 250, I'm only gonna have 60. So it's interesting though. It's literally 30 free gems. You just have to like log in and keep receiving them for the course of 14 days. It's not even like you're paying for it. Very interesting. I wonder if they're gonna keep this pack up. I don't think they will. I would love if they, like, if this is like a continuous for everything, that would be so good. But I think it's gonna be just one time only. If you are not gonna summon on the banners, 100%. 100%. Literally 30 free gems. But yeah, moving on. Oh yeah, every time you play the Super Boss, you get one gem. That's it's one of the things they're also bringing back. So there's gonna be two Super Bosses apparently, and King and Gopher really good because I don't have the costumes for either. When Gopher came in, I had like pretty much just started playing the game. I couldn't beat him on Hell. I could beat him on Extreme. I just couldn't beat him on Hell. King and I wasn't playing when he came out, so fantastic. Gonna get both the costumes for these boys, and that's it for the quick stuff. Oh yeah, and also there's gonna be all the event thingies. I'm actually bringing this up right here. These events right here, they weren't coming back for a while. These right here, now they're all gonna come back in the period that every single time they're gonna be only for 2 days. So if there's like, don't forget to farm these. Like this one specifically, the first one, it gives you an SSR pendant, really good. For me, the best one's this one, the Bond one. I'm gonna farm like, I'm very serious. I'm gonna farm 100k of these crit. I'm gonna leave my game literally farming all day long for 2 days. Just not even gonna let him stop farming, because I really want to stock up on these. I hate when I miss those. But yeah, coming back here to Discord. Those are coming back, so don't forget to farm them, especially just complete the missions. Alright, so blah blah. After completing chapter 9, the new fighting festival will be open. Interesting. So yeah, they're adding the part 2 of the movie story thingy. So 30 free gems, good. Any extra rewards as well that comes with it, very nice as well. Dude, I saw this BELLION costume, looks nice. I'm not gonna buy it, but it looks nice. BELLION in general, he looks pretty cool. I think I'm not gonna summon for him. So here's the thing. Let me scroll down here. It's actually 2 banners. So it's a step up for him. So he's guaranteed, but like the step ups are 10 multis. I'm not doing 10 multis for this man if I have to. And there's gonna be this banner. So King is the new unit, and Green Lilia, Blue Lilia, and Valenti are gonna be here. I was actually expecting for them to release an original character right now. For them to come out back. But if you don't know, there are like silhouettes for new original characters that are gonna come out, and I thought they're gonna bring back the Lilias and the Valenty with a new original character, but they decided with King. Interesting choice. Coming back here, so I don't know if I'm even gonna summon for him. I don't think I will. I will summon for King though. Will I? I'm really thinking of skipping both banners, and if I do, I'm gonna pick up this pack. I'm really thinking of skipping both banners, by the way. But because this guy's gonna be a step up, I'm pretty sure his second step is gonna be 1 gem, so that's worth doing for sure. But yeah, new appearance, King. He's a red type and BELLION. Okay, so this is King's skills. Oh, this is a good size. I don't think I have to open no Chrome. So, first skill deals 180 to all enemies and seal their recovery skills for 2 turns. This is literally Green Meliodas' attack. Let me bring him up. This is... Oh, he was right there. This guy. Yeah. Oh, he was 180. He was 180. Before he got buffed. Dude, I need to be... I think I'm right on this one. Is this patch? I think it's this patch, right? He was 180. Yeah, 180. Okay. I'm not crazy. He was 180 before he got buffed. So it's that skill. Hopefully they also change him up. Give him 250 like Meliodas. And then the other skill is 200 to all enemies and apply explosion, which is the same thing that Jericho does. Go back to Jericho. Explosion, so expect for him to also be like, oh, this one. Be like this, where the first skill, the explosion actually takes 2 turns to explode. And then level 2 and 3 only takes 1. But yeah, it's just the same thing as Jericho, so after the X amount of turns, you take 100% damage off the damage dealt by King. And then the ultimate is the same thing as the other Kings. And the passive is an interesting one. So, only on PvP. So King is a PvP only unit. I mean, he can be good for farming because he's a double AoE, but he's clearly made for PvP. These original banner characters, they're all made for PvP. Green Lilia, Blue Lilia, Green Valenty, and now King. Also, he has the same outfit as Lilia, by the way. Oh, now King as well. Like, they're all made for PvP. And interesting that Lilia and Valenty, at least they work on PvE, right? Their passive works. King only works on PvP, which I don't like. Reduces all enemies' penetration by half. Already, he's a unit that's made to counter Blooding and Meliodas. In addition, this is, I already read this, and this is so confusing. In addition, increase or decrease of penetration will also be reduced by half. I don't know what that means. Like, okay, so the increase of penetration will be reduced by half. I get that, because you're countering Lilia, right? Lilia could be giving Meliodas like 30% penetration, now she's giving 15, right? But in addition, the decrease of penetration will be reduced by half. So his decrease of penetration as well. It's an interesting passive. We'll see better how it works in game, but be of note, he's a unit made to counter Blue Demon Meliodas. That's what he is, and that's all that he's gonna be. Should you summon for him? I don't know, man. I'm really thinking of skipping. I really am. But oh, Bellion's ultimate animation. Let me watch this, because King is gonna be the same one. Ooh! It's in Korean. Oh, that was trash. That was very bad. At least I didn't like it. Okay. That's kind of trash. But okay, so he looks like a fine unit. Actually, like, even though I want to skip it, he looks like a really good unit. So, the first skill deals 300% crushing. Actually, there's a new name for crushing in the translation. I even took a screenshot of it. Let me see if I can find it. There's a new name for crushing. It's Shatter. So in the global announcement, they had King, And this is crushing, but they now call it shatter, which is interesting. But so 200% shatter damage. I prefer crushing if I'm honest with you, but I'll call it shatter for now on. To all enemies, which ignores endurance, which is also now called, what is it? I also have a screenshot of it. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. Which is now called resistance. Now that Global is coming out, we're taking off all the terms, dude. So, shatter ignores resistance. It's now the 2 new terms. But yeah, ignoring resistance is really good, by the way. Because resistance is like at least half of what takes damage, or what reduces damage from your enemy. So, it's really good. In general, it's a good attack. And then 450 to a single target and reduces alt gauge. Same thing that Green Merlin or Red Halberd do. So, you bring them up. So just so you know the other multipliers for him, let me bring up Merlin. So Green Merlin, it's 120. So the first skill is like super kind of bad, but like the second skill is like already 300%, and the 450, like 450 is so high. I don't know what they're thinking with this one. And reducing alt gauge by 3 is so good. So he's gonna be a fine unit. Like, he's gonna be a pretty decent unit. And the ultimate is the same one as the N. It's 525. So let me bring up the N here just so you know the other multipliers as well. Yeah, it's 525. With a fate, it's 600, but he doesn't have one. Maybe he does. I don't know. And these are the multipliers if you do end up getting extra alt level for him. And then the passive. So I actually talked to someone that speaks Japanese, and they said that this is actually incorrect, but it's very close. If a hero gets a debuff removed, they recover 30% of their HP. This could be correct, by the way. But she also said that it probably is. If he gets a debuff removed from him, he recovers 30% of his HP. So it's a self-centered thing. It's not like for all allies. But if it is for all allies, like if an ally removes a debuff from themselves and they recover 30% of the HP, like that's super busted. if it is this and not like the self thing, I'm gonna summon for him. Like my whole scheme of summoning for this unit will be if the passive is this and not what my friend told me. So if it is this, I actually think he's like super solid. But if it's like a only for him kind of thing, I don't know if I will, because he will be in the generous SR pool. Both, oh yeah, he's a step up, blah blah, and both him, this is the gem pack I was talking about. I'm gonna talk for in a second, but he said somewhere him and King are gonna be in the generous SR pool after the banners leave. So you don't need to like go balls deep for them. I still recommend, if you like Zeldris and Estarossa, and you're waiting for them to release, you can save. These units are gonna be in the generous SR pool. But if they are good units, of course I will summon. So this is the thing. Right, so every day you get 20, total of 380, and then you keep getting extra rewards, which is the best part. Like, you're not only getting the extra 30 free gems, you're also getting extra rewards. So AP pots, blah blah blah. This is the thing, right? SR pendants, SSR pendant. Like, I don't care about the rest of it. I only care about this. Oh, this is what I actually want to buy. So it's a really nice pack. Again, if you're not summoning, I really recommend buying this pack. Again, it's free. You do have to like give them 250, but you're gonna get 280 back. You know, it's literally free gems. Oh yeah, and also they buffed Elat. I almost forgot. I was gonna skip this. They buffed Elat. Now her ult. Is it her ult? Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. It's her ult right here. Now it lasts 4 turns instead of 3. And instead of increasing 40% as a level 1 SA, or a 60% as a maximum super attack level, now it's 100 to 150, which is great. I thought that 40 was so bad. 100 is great. Like, Elat is just, he should deserve this buff, 100%. They also buffed Kings, which is interesting. they are buffing the Blue King, which I thought, well, like when I was reading the patch notes with my friend, she said they're buffing King, and I was like, what King? She said all the Kings. No way they're buffing Blue King. He's like the 3rd or 4th Bastion in the game. But there is like it's a really minor buff, but still a buff to the point where he's gonna be better. Like look, like only like a little bit of defense, a little bit of HP, but that's still stats, and that's still gonna change your CP a little bit, which I think is interesting. But they're also buffing Green King. Now his penetration is increasing. So she told me that Green King and Blue King had different penetrations. Let me confirm this. So Blue King, 40. Wow. They really had different penetrations. Oh, poor Green King. Good for him. Good for him. But yeah, and the Fat Kings, no one cares about Fat King. But they're also getting a buff. And I think that's it. Yeah, so this banner, they're gonna have all these 4. Oh, and he didn't talk about this, but I'm pretty sure my friend told me that in the patch notes there was something about engravement. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, engravement. BELLION is releasing with engravement. I don't know what was the idea, but he's gonna have UR gear day 1 when he comes out. Interesting. I don't think it's worth it, but he has. Elat is also getting UR gear, and LILIA and VALENTY are also getting UR gear. Now, do I recommend giving these people UR gear? I think LILIA and VALENTY are an interesting UR gear to give. I personally will give my LILIA UR gear. I'm gonna give her UR HP gear, because on PvP, CP matters and HP gear gives you more CP, so I'm gonna give her UR gear for these CP purposes. But if you want to be Cancer, give it to VALENTY, all up to you. But one interesting thing is that with this King, will LILIA become more irrelevant? But I don't know how many Kings are gonna see on PvP. Are people even gonna be summoning? The thing is that this banner is super good because it has the original characters, right? They are not in other banners. Oh, but here's the thing. What was the banner? Yeah, Red King will be available. Okay, he will be added in the pool. Okay, he'll be added in the pool after the banner leaves. I saw something. There's in one of the banners. I don't know. I don't recall. In one of the banners. Okay. So this banner does not have the 7 Deadly Sins units. So if you are gonna be summoning for this banner, you're not gonna be pulling Escanor. Green Escanor. I was gonna say Red Escanor is not in the pool, but Green Escanor is. You're not gonna be pulling Dion Meliodas. You're not gonna be pulling Green Counter Melee. You get the point. There's no 7 Deadly Sins units in here. So if you are going to be pulling for this banner, it's only for the original characters in King. Like pretty much. And they're all featured. So they're gonna be like 0.25% each. So choose wisely. If you don't have Blue Lilia, I see why you would summon, because Blue Lilia is such a good unit, especially for blue. If you have Blue Dion Meliodas and you don't have Lilia, you don't. He's another unit. With Lilia, he's just another unit. He's a completely different level of a unit. And like Green Lilia is good, VALENTY is really good. If you really want these units, you should summon, because these original characters, they are gonna come back, but we don't know when. It's the thing, right? They're like Dokkan festivals on Dokkan. They are gonna come back, we just don't know when. Like this guy, he is gonna be in the pool. Like King is also gonna be in the pool, but like I'm talking about these 3. Green Lilia, if you play during the what was it? There was a celebration that people. I wasn't playing when this came out. I wish I was playing since day 1 this game. Okay, I really wish so. But they gave her for free like 6/6. I think it was the slime collab. But these two, if you don't have them, they're such good units for PvP, man. They really are. So I don't blame you for summoning this one. But if you are gonna summon for this one, don't even try on this one. Or maybe if you're going to do the first step, because then the second step is 1 gem. But I do recommend skipping, especially if his passive is what I'm thinking. This guy's an easy skip. He's gonna be in every banner from now on. It's like Elat, you know? Every banner from now on. SSR ticket, you know? But this banner is a hook. This could be bait, and maybe they're gonna release Zeldris like in 2 months. This could be for this video is getting long, so I'm gonna not say what I'm thinking. I'm gonna hold this for another video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and good luck for summoning. To be honest, the thing I'm most excited for in this whole thing, not even lying, is Super Boss returning. But maybe that's just me.